everyone. We are back again Sunday morning. It is so wonderful to be alive and to be in God's hands and His provision, His protection. Yes, Canton, you're St. John. Yes, Canton, I'm seeing you St. John. What do you want to tell John Henry? All right, your phone that you're using, some problems with the video. Okay. All right, so what you can do is you can look at it on your television. So try and look at it on your television, YouTube, so that I know in terms of the sending of the song, you can send a song. That's okay. Don't worry about that. Okay. So if you can't send a song now, what you have to do is to clean up your phone. It have too much of things on your phone is taking up space, so it is not going to allow you. So you have to clean your phone out, go into your gallery where you take pictures and so on. You keep your pictures and your video and clean out all the things that you don't want, because you know you'll send a lot of videos to friends and so on, things that you don't need. Again, take them out so your phone will be free so that you can continue sending videos. So that is what really most likely is happening with your phone, Kenton. All right, so let us start today. Some people were getting some problems because I know the technology is new to some people. All right, so the technology is new to some people and they don't know how to send a picture to me. If you need to take a picture on your phone and send a picture of your work. So I know Donna had some challenges. She was asking me this morning how to take out a picture and send it. So when you finish your work, you can send a WhatsApp picture to me. Now, if you go into your WhatsApp, like you want to send a, so go into your phone. So if you take your phone and you want to send a WhatsApp to, you want to talk to somebody, if it's me, so you look for my name on your phone in WhatsApp. So you search for Sharon, if you have me as Sharon on your phone. All right, so you have that. What you're going to do is you are going to, at the bottom right hand side of your, when you're going into your WhatsApp, all right, and I know what I'm going to do is after I talk to you, I'll look for a video for you to show you exactly what I'm saying. Right, so you're going into your WhatsApp and you're searching for somebody that you want to talk to, if it's me or whatever. And if you want to chat, whether you want to video chat or text or whatever, so you go into your WhatsApp and at the bottom, at the right hand corner, and down below where you will write, at the side there, you will see a camera, like a little icon. It have a paper clip and it have a camera. So the camera part, you press the camera part and it will go straight to your camera on your phone, and you can take a picture, look at, see how the camera is positioning the image. If it's showing your face, if it's showing your face, just touch the camera. It have a icon there where it kind of change the direction of the camera in terms of showing, to take out a picture of somebody. Now John is trying to come close by to show you the camera. So that button, oh, you're not seeing, she's still not seeing it well, right? So what I will do, Donna, when we finish class and class is over, I will see if I can get to show you exactly what to do, because showing you it like this is going to be a little challenging. Okay, Donna? All right. I know you cannot see it clearly. All right. So, John, could you sign to her? After class is over, we will show her how to take out a picture on WhatsApp and send it to me. Okay. All right, so let's see to start. I'm just heading up the date today. So today is June, and make sure you write your date every day. And today is the first Sunday in June. I know usually today is like the Lord's Supper and remember communion and so on. So anyone who getting problem, I don't know. So she's the only one, I guess. All right. Omarella is on this morning. I kind of write the date a little different from usual, so I'm gonna just write it back. So, all right. So let's start again. So today is Sunday, the 6th of June. 2021. Okay, and Deaf English class level level 2. And the topic today, we are continuing our topic today, which is ownership. And last week we started to understand the concept of that word ownership. And today we are going to review what we did last week and move forward. And last week we looked at two meanings of ownership. We looked at two meanings, and we looked at ownership in terms of having something, getting something, somebody give us something. So I'm just going to be doing I'm just going to the next slide. So we'll want to know the meaning. So I'm going to try to make it as easy as possible by doing my little drawing. So I'll put in my first drawing. So this is me or somebody. And this person, somebody give them something. So something was given to you, whether you buy it, so you have some money in your hand, put in the dollar sign. Let me do it a little better. So I have some money in my hand. So I have some money in my hand, and I bought. So if I buy something, or somebody give it to me, somebody give me something, or I get it in some way as a gift, I get something. All right. All this is meanings of ownership. This is the meaning of own. Now I have ownership of it. I have ownership of it, and because I buy it, or it was given to me, or I get it, I am the owner. And that is where you talk about the person. I am the owner. I am the owner. I can write the word owner, and you will see the word owner in the word ownership. I am the owner. And this person is, as I said, this person is me. I'm the owner. So I buy something, or it is given to me, or I get it, I am the owner. So that's one meaning of ownership. And I'm trying to use these smaller words so that you'll understand, because you'll see these words all the time, right? I'm not going to use the bigger words as yet. So another meaning of own right? So this is one meaning. I'll just put in number 1 here. All right, let me just draw a line to separate. Another meaning of ownership, we could say, is if I have something in my hand, it's mine now, I have it. So another meaning of ownership, and I'm trying to get to log on some people online. I'm seeing Cliff trying to get on. Right, so if I have something, I'm holding it, I have it, or I'm holding something, I'm writing ing, I have it. Okay, I have it in my hand, so the word have, I have it in my hand. Something is happening here. What went on here? So I have it in my hand, and I'm holding it, I have it. It is mine. Or even if I, you know, I give an example last week where I went to a party, and in the party they have one set of food on a table. In the party they have one set of food on the table, and I took a plate and I start putting food on in my plate. When I put the food in my plate, I take the food from the table and put it in my plate. So I took something. So now this food belongs to me. It's no longer whoever made the food is mine. When I take something, it is mine now. So I own it. So take by taking something. All right. So that is mine now. I own it. That's ownership. So that is not another meaning of ownership. So I'm trying to I'm hoping I can give another meaning here. Just get it back. A black line, separate the meanings. So another way of showing ownership or being the owner, and I'm writing the word owner by each one. So this person is the owner. All right, this is the owner. Does that mean it's a person as the owner? So another meaning of ownership is like we're looking at family, and we look at family in terms of ownership. It's a relationship with other people. So if I have a relationship with another person, or it could be a relationship with an animal too, because you can have a pet, right? So this is same person, but this person have a relationship, right? And we know that word relationship, right? Relationship. And I hope this is not too much of a big word. When you say you have a relationship with someone, you have some link, some social kind of interaction with that person. So we will say that person is your friend. A relationship, that person could be your friend. So by having a relationship with a person, that is a form of ownership also. So that person could be your friend. That person could be your mother. With a family relationship. That could be a father. That could be your aunt. That could be a neighbor. These are relationships you'll have with people. And based on relationship, we look at that as ownership also. right? So based on you have a relationship with those people in some way, and it could even move on to like mommy get pregnant and she had a baby, so she will have a son, a daughter, right? This is relationship, right? So relationship with people, and could be relationship with an animal to a pet. Those relationship shows ownership. That's another form of ownership, right? So you are the owner of this relationship with this person. You are the owner, okay? Because this person is my friend, Sharon's friend, or Donna's friend. So based on relationship with a person or even an animal, because down below is an animal, you could have, a fish, or, this is an animal. Everybody else are people. So we can have a relationship with people and animals, and you could also have relationship with things and places. In terms of my church, right? So you can have I did animals and people here, but relationship could go further on. And I shall leave some space. I'm just going to go to another slide where we continue with relationship, right? So we're continuing with the relationship. So we're looking at ownership again. And I'm hoping I'm making things a bit clearer to you all. And we're continuing with relationship. And relationship could be with, as I said before, relationship could be with things, in terms of where you go to church, right? So this is you, and you, because I'm just drawing up myself, the person a little way from here, and you go to a certain church. You go to a certain church. I just put in a cross on it. So this is the church. Sorry about the drawings, right? Right, so this is the church you go to. So you go to this church. So this church is because you go to it. That not mean to say that you own the church. It's not your church in terms of you are a person who built it and so on. No, but because you go there every Sunday, or most Sundays, you consider it your church. This is my church. I go there to pray. I am the pastor. I ask him to pray for me, and come if I want to get married, or I have a baby, I want to bless my baby, and or I'm sick, I call the pastor. That is my church, right? That is where I go to. So that is another form of ownership, right? In terms of relationship, in place of that you go, you attend, or because those people, children, or in terms of school. It could be a school also, where you go to school, because you go to school, sorry, because you go to school, there is your school. You dress in a uniform and you go there. Those people, you went to Cascade School for the Deaf, and that you say that is my school, because you have in terms of relationship there, you go there to do something there, all right? Or so that is in terms of church, in terms of school, and in terms of where you live also. I'm talking about where you live, and we're starting with your home. And the house, you say my house. Now, the house may not belong to you in terms of you don't have a deed or fit, but that is where you live. My house or my apartment. The apartment may be not where you are owning it in terms of you have a deed. All right, it could be your parents' home that, but you live in there. So, but you will say it's my house. Come by my house tomorrow. Come by my home tomorrow. You showing ownership based on your association. I think another word, association with the place. So it's your home, and you can put house, home, right, where you live. Association. Okay, and from moving from home, you can also say your country, where I live in terms of I say in country. I shouldn't even go to country yet. But let's look at village where you were living, the community where you live, right? The community, my village. There's a place where you live. You born there and grow up. You say my village or my town where you live, or you grow up there. Or you could say my country, ownership. You were born in Trinidad and Tobago, my country. That is, you're showing that you have an association with these places. So ownership comes by association, relationship. You associate yourself with these places and you say this is yours. You connect yourself with them. And you go to America and they say where you are from. They say my country, I'm from Trinidad and Tobago. That is my country. You take ownership because of where you grew up, you born. You love that place. Okay, so it's ownership. And I say relationship here, but I should say association. All right, so I just changing the word to association. It's a relationship, association. Okay, so these are some of the concepts. And as deaf people, you will belong to different groups also. You maybe belong to certain deaf groups or deaf organization. All right, so like some people associate themselves with Deaf Pioneers. Deaf Pioneers is an NGO, and we support deaf people in the community. And you might say this is my NGO in terms of my organization. It's not that you own Deaf Pioneers, but you are coming here and you are doing things with us, and you say, okay, this is my organization that supports me. Or it might be Dretchy, the Association for Tahi, not in terms of the next name, Tahi. So you might say Tahi, or you might say another name of another group, right? Because of your association and your love for these places, you take ownership. So this is another means, another way of saying ownership. Okay. All right. So we are understanding it a bit, right? I'm hoping. So this was another meaning. I just go back. So we have ownership. I'm just reviewing it. Ownership, where you buy something, you get something or somebody give you something. This is ownership. So this is one way of saying ownership. So this is number one, right? One meaning. And being the owner. And then something that you have. Who has a question? Anybody have a question? MCC? Canton, yes. What is your question? John, what is that? Say that again, Kenton. I'm not seeing. I am the one looking at you. I think let me get the screen a little bigger. Yes, I'm seeing you saying John. What you want? help and go. I'm saying help and go. Just sign a little slower, Kenton, because you're on a little screen here. Just trying to get you a little bigger. Not the small sun moving. All right, hold on, Kenton. Hold on, hold on. We'll put it in a different view. All right, go ahead. Go ahead and sign. Mother. Oh, you need to go now to help your mother. And it, okay. All right, no problem. Father. Okay. All right. Kenton, you need to go and help your mommy and mother and father now? Okay. No problem. Your father. Okay then. Bye-bye. No problem. All right. So Kenton just, but everything is recorded, so he will get it afterwards. All right. So we had one meaning of ownership as buying, something is given to you or you get something. And then another meaning is if you are holding something, you take something, or you have something, that is, you are the owner. And the other meaning we had was relationship. You have a relationship with a person or even an animal, and that is showing ownership also. Okay, so that's a third meaning of ownership. And then we went back and we saw a fourth meaning of ownership by association with a place, country, and so on. Okay, ownership. So when we do the apostrophe and so on and using all these things, we so when we look at our practice, now, we can give some examples of each one of them. So let's look at number one. All right, I'm just using names, right? Mary buys a bag. Mary buys a bag. This act of buying, because she buys the bag, we can say now Mary's bag. Mary buys a bag. Now we can say Mary's bag. Because Mary buys the bag, we can say Mary's bag. Okay? And number two, I can say Mary has a bag. Mary has a bag. I mean, I use the word has. That means she have it in her possession. She has it in her possession. Mary has a bag. So it means the same thing. It is Mary's bag. I use the word has, showing that she have it in her possession. So she buy it, it belongs to her. She has it, it belongs to her. And has, that also can mean another thing, eh? But I'm just using it in this context, because if you give somebody to hold a bag for you and it's not their bag, it's yours, but they're holding it. But that's a different thing as saying there. Okay, we are looking at it, it is hers, belonging to. So it's just one way of expressing that in a sentence. So Mary's bag, right? And then I'm just adding another practice. Practice continues. Just making sure it stays in colors. And we are continuing number 3. We did number 3, right? And we had the relationship. Okay? And we're saying right, we're looking at relationships. So it's two persons related to each other. So we could say Donna. Donna, I'm just using your name, not meaning anything. And Sharon are friends. Donna and Sharon are friends. Showing the relationship friend, because that is a relationship here, I can say Donna is Sharon's and I'm showing the apostrophe ownership friend. So two ways of showing relationship by saying, right, Donna and Sharon are friends. The relationship is friends. I can show ownership by relationship. Donna is Sharon's friend. Actually, the same thing, I said it in two different ways. I said the same thing in two different ways in terms of relationship. Okay? Association. Association now. Donna. I'm going to say Madonna. Goes to Cascade School. Donna goes to Cascade School. Based on association, she goes there. I'm underlining the word goes. Because she goes to that school is association. So what I'm going to say is Donna's apostrophe S, Donna's school is Cascades. So I'm associating the school because of the fact Donna going to that school. Because Donna is going to the school, I can put a ownership by the school because that is her school. That is where she goes. All right. So I can put that apostrophe. So this is the reason why I needed to explain it, because you need to understand what ownership is. Ownership could be association, where you go, where you work, even your workplace. You can say ownership to it. All right, where you work, the place where you work. All right, so your friend, your relationship, things that you have. So this is the meaning of ownership. So I will send, let me see if I can give you a home lesson now. For home lesson, and let's do that quickly because I'm looking at the time. And we want to see in terms of ownership. We looked at ownership. And the forms of ownership that we looked at, in terms of you get something, if something, whether you pay for it or whatever, one way of owning. Another way of owning is by having something. Another ownership is by just by space. So you have something, you have a relationship, with something, or you have an association with something. And I know this is a big word. I apologize if it's giving anybody any problem. Association. And you all know about association when you look at the association. So all right, so this is, I want you to find sentences, or let me give you sentences, and tell me what kind of ownership tell me what kind of ownership. I'm just looking at my word that I right there. You are getting there. I should have. All right. What I will give you as your home lesson, in terms of me giving you sentences, I want you to find sentences on the internet. Find sentences with apostrophe. Right, so example, and we will determine when you come back next time which one of them we are seeing. Are we seeing the ownership? So example, you're going to put the same ones that I have in the class, right, where we show ownership. The dog's bone, we did those already. Dog's bone is large, right? Dog and bone, right? With this relationship is where either, it could be either in terms of this dog getting it, the dog may have gotten it from somebody, so that association is by getting it. But we know the dog can't buy the bone, right? Get it by some means, or the dog have the bone. The dog will not have a relationship with the bone. The bone cannot be the dog mother, father, aunt, and so on. So by association, the dog would have gotten it or have it, right? So try and find some sentences showing ownership by we identified by the apostrophe for me, okay? So I wanted to see it so that you will understand why they use that apostrophe to show ownership. So try to find about, I want to get about 5 sentences. All right, try and find about 5 of them for me. Okay. All right, so that is the end of our class today. I hope things was a bit clearer for you in terms of that word ownership. Okay. All right, so you will see us again this week. As we said before, Wednesday and Thursday we have classes. We are using the same link as we use for all the classes from today, since last week. We are using one link for all our classes. So whether you're doing coming to church or the English class or any one of them, is the same link we are going to be using. So I want to see you again, same time on Wednesday, not same time, Wednesday or every day. Wednesday is on 6 p.m. We'll see you again as we continue our level 1. 6 on Wednesday, please go. 6 on Wednesday. On Thursday is 5 p.m. So bye-bye.